Hello friends, we are seeing what is mixed design. We are seeing a problem how to do mixed design for M30 grade of concrete where we have added only cement, sand, aggregate and water. No additional things are added. Sometimes what will happen, we'll have to add the chemical admixtures. For example, superplasticizer. So whenever we add superplasticizer, we see that the concrete becomes more workable, or in other words you can reduce the amount of water. So whenever we reduce the amount of water, definitely the strength of the concrete will be high. And when superplasticizer is there, with less water cement ratio also, the concrete what we get will be workable concrete. Now here whenever we add superplasticizer to the concrete, we can reduce considerable amount of water, up to 25 to 30% of water can be reduced. You can just imagine what should be the increase in the strength. Now here whenever we are doing any problems on with using superplasticizer, we see that we are using superplasticizer when we reduce the water by 20%. So in our problems we will be taking it, you can take 20, 25, even up to 30. So we will restrict to 20 mm, 20% of reduction of water. Now we are seeing nowadays we are using pumpable concretes. Pumpable concrete means through the pumps the concrete is raised to the higher level and it is dropped wherever it is required. So whenever it is a pumpable concrete, the whole thing should flow at a time. So there is not any segregation. So the friction between the pipe and the concrete should be least possible. So in that case, we try to use less amount of coarse aggregate. Now whenever we are using pumpable concrete, remember we will reduce the coarse aggregate by 10%. So we will reduce coarse aggregate by 10%. So these two important things you will have to remember. Whenever superplasticizer is used, reduce the water quantity by about 20%. If the concrete is pumpable concrete, we use superplasticizer there to have pumpable concrete. In addition, wherever we are using pumpable concrete, you reduce the coarse aggregate by 10%. These two things are important in doing the mixed design. Today we will take up a problem on pumpable concrete. Pumpable concrete with superplasticizer. So the data what we are seeing is grade of concrete what we are designing is M30. What is M30? Mix of concrete casted in cubes of 150 by 150 by 150, cured in water for 28 days, will give compressive strength of 30 Newton per mm square. Specific gravity of cement is 3.15, specific gravity of fine aggregate is 2.65, specific gravity of coarse aggregate is 2.75, water absorption is 0.5, sand moisture is 2%, exposure is severe, workability is 75 mm, maximum size of aggregates is 20 mm, and so we are using here sand of zone 1. We are using superplasters at 2% of cement. We will be replacing it by superplasticizer, and the specific gravity of superplasticizer is 1.145, just heavier than water. Superplasticizer. So these are the ingredients, but it is a pumpable concrete. So if only superplasticizer is there, you are reducing the water by 20% and remaining steps remains the same. If it is a pumpable concrete, in addition to reducing the water for superplasticizer, we are reducing the coarse aggregate by 10%. So today we will take up a pumpable concrete. Pumpable concrete. So the steps what we have followed will remain the same as we have done the earlier problem. So let's follow the steps. So first is target strength. We have seen target strength FCK dash is equal to FCK plus 1.65 S. So this is equal to 30 plus 1.65 into S you get from the table here, table 1 of 10262, and this value is here 5. So if you multiply this, you get the characteristic strength of concrete as 38.25 Newton per mm. Then we will go for water cement ratio. So for water cement ratio, we refer IS 456 table page 20, and it is table 5. From this you get the water cement ratio. Even otherwise I given a hint to remember the water cement ratio. Suppose if I take water cement ratio as 0.45, then water, how much water is to be added? This depends upon the size of the aggregate. Size of the aggregate is 20 mm. From the table 2 of I10262, you get water will be equal to 186 kg for slump up to 50 mm. Up to 50 mm. We have seen that in earlier problem our slump was 75. Here also it is 75. So what is the code saying you? It should increase by 3% for every 25 mm. 3% increase for every 25 mm. It is 75 mm. So it is increasing by 25 mm. So we will see here water for 75 mm slump. Water for 75 mm slump is equal to 186 into 3 by 100 into 186. So you get this value as 191.6 kg. 191.6. Suppose if I give a slump is 100 mm, then how much is the increase? 25 plus 25, 50 mm will be the increase. So what you have to do? You will have to multiply this by twice of 3%. 3% for 25, 3% for 25. So 100. If it is 125, 3 plus 3 plus 3. So it will be 3 times of 3%. So here it is only 25 mm. So just multiply it by once. So you get the value. If it is 100, multiplied by twice of 3%, like this. Now once you get the water, we can reduce water. So I told up to 30% we can reduce the water. Suppose if I decrease the water by say 25%. If I decrease the water by 25%, then this will be equal to 191.6 into, we are reducing by 25% means how much we are using? 0.75% of water we are using. If you multiply this, you get this as 144 kg or liter. So the water what we are adding is 144 liter. So whenever water is reduced, we will go for the cement calculation. We have taken water cement ratio is 0.45. So out of that we know cement will be equal to 0.45 water divided by 0.45. So this is equal to water we are using is 144 and water cement ratio is 0.45. So you get the quantity of cement here is 360 degrees. 360 kgs. And this cement should never be less than 320 kgs as per the Indian Standard Code IS 456. IS 456 says the cement should not be 320 kgs. Now you got the water, you got the cement. So the next step what we will be doing is determination of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. For this we are referring table 3 of 10262. So the zone of the sand will play very important role. We have chosen the zone as 1. So based upon the zone of sand and 20 mm size of aggregate, so here coarse aggregate will be equal to 0.6 for 0.5 water cement ratio. So for 0.5 water cement ratio, our coarse aggregate is 0.6. So how much will be fine aggregate? 0.4. Now here we need some adjustment. Now our water cement ratio is 0.45. So the code says here that with every increase or decrease of 0.05 water cement ratio, they should be decreased or increased by 0.01 of course aggregate. So these things you have to remember, it's not difficult. If I increase the water cement ratio by 0.05, I should decrease the coarse aggregate by 0.01. If I decrease the water cement ratio by 0.05, the coarse aggregate should increase by 0.01. Now our water cement ratio is 0.45, means it is decreasing by 0.05. So it should increase by coarse aggregate will be equal to 0.6 into 0.6 into 0.1. So this will be equal to 6. Sorry. 0.6 plus 0.0. So this will be 0.61. This will be coarse aggregate. So how much will be fine aggregate then? It will be the remaining. Now, is it a pumpable concrete? Yes, we are going for pumpable concrete. In last case, we have continued like that only 0.61, 0.39. Here, it is a pumpable concrete. So what we have to do? Reduce coarse aggregate by 10%. You should be careful about this. So if I want to reduce it by 0.10%, so remaining will be how much? 0.9%. Because we are removing 10%. So the quantity of coarse aggregate, what we will be getting is 0.55. See, there is reduction in the coarse aggregate. So how much will be fine aggregate then? 1 minus 0.55. So this will be equal to 0.5. See the difference? If it is a pumpable concrete, you will have to apply this correction. So once you know the coarse aggregate and fine aggregate, then you can go for the volume in all. Volume in all. So if I take volume of concrete is equal to 1 meter cube, in that volume of cement will be equal to specific, how much is the quantity of cement we are used? 360 divided by specific gravity of cement is 3.15 into 1000. So this will give the volume of cement, and this volume comes to 0.114. Likewise, we will find out the other volumes also. So here, then B, volume of water. What is the quantity of water we are added? It is 144 liters. We have added water on much? 162. What we have added is 144. So 144 divided by specific gravity of water is 1 into 1000. So this is equal to 0.144. Then next we are adding super plasticizer then for that. So super plasticizer at 2%. He has given super plasticizer 2% of specific gravity 1.145. So this will be equal to 2% of what? Cement. And how much is cement here? 360. So this is 2% of super plasticizer in divided by specific gravity of super plasticizer is 1.145 into 1000. This will be a very small quantity. So this will be equal to 0.0055. Be careful, this is very, very, very small quantity. Now we got here volume of cement, we got volume of water, volume of super plasticizer. Now what is left out is only coarse aggregate. So we will see volume in all. So this will be equal to 1 is the volume of whole concrete. Out of that, cement is 0.114. We have calculated, I have removed that part. And water is 0.144, and this supercluster is minus 0.0055. So volume in all of course aggregate will be 0.71749, and this is the volume of the coarse aggregates. Out of this coarse aggregate, some is fine aggregate and some is coarse aggregate. We have just now found out how much is coarse aggregate 0.55 and how much is fine aggregate 0.45. We will find out the mass knowing this volume in all. So next step will be mass of coarse aggregate. So this will be equal to volume in all, if I call this as V all, volume in all into volume of coarse aggregate into specific gravity of coarse aggregate into 1000. If you multiply this, I get the mass of the coarse aggregate. Volume in all is 0.749 into volume of coarse aggregate, what we have calculated is 0.55. After doing correction for pumpable concrete, we have reduced the coarse aggregate by 10% into specific gravity of coarse aggregate is 2.75 into 1000. So this will give the mass of coarse aggregate as 1133 kg. Likewise, mass of fine aggregate. So this will be equal to volume in all is 0.749 into volume of coarse aggregate is this 0.455, so this will be 0.45 into specific gravity of fine aggregate. He has given it as 2.65 into 1000. So if you multiply this, you get the value as 893 kg. So once now you know how much is cement, sand, coarse aggregate and water. Let us write that proportion here. So we have got sand as cement as 320 kg. 320 kg. Then fine aggregate is 893 is to, then we have got 360 is to 893 is to coarse aggregate is 1133 is to the amount of water what we added is 144 liters. 144 liters. So if I want to find out the ratio, 1 is to this divided by 360. $893 divided by 360. This will be 2.48 is to 1133 divided by 360. This will be 3.15 is to 144 divided by 360. So this will be equal to 0.4. So this is the proportion what we have got. Now to this you will have to apply correction. So he has given you water absorption of coarse aggregate, moisture content in the sand. Whenever water absorption is there, you will have to add extra water because water is absorbed by the coarse aggregate. How much extra water you are adding, that much coarse aggregate you will have to remove. Moisture content means already water is there in the concrete, we are adding water. So the amount of water what we are adding is excess. So reduce that much amount of water. When you are reducing that much amount of water, you will have to add that much extra amount of sand. So if I go like this, so correction, water. So how much is the actual water? 144. Then water absorption. I am doing water absorption means you will have to add extra water to that. Water absorption is how much? 0.5 into divided by 100.5% of water absorption is of course aggregate, and how much is coarse aggregate here? 1133. Moisture content, it is extra water, you have to remove it. So that moisture content is 2%, 2 by 100. Who is having moisture? Sand is having moisture. How much is sand here? 893. So if you simplify this and if you calculate the amount of water, so you get 131.8 kg or liter. Then coarse aggregate, so this will be equal to fine aggregate. So fine aggregate is actually 893. Moisture content, we are removing water, means we have to add sand. How much sand? 2 by 100 into 893. So the amount of sand what we will be adding is 142.5, 910.9 kg. And coarse aggregate, for coarse aggregate water absorption is there. When we are adding extra water, we will have to remove that much amount of coarse aggregate. The actual coarse aggregate is 1133 minus how much is the water absorption? 0.5 by 100 into 1133. So the amount of coarse aggregate what we are getting is 1127.5 kg. Now we get final proportion. Cement is 360, coarse aggregate is 910.9, coarse aggregate is 1127.5, is to water we have added is 131.8. So you find out the mixed proportion. 1 is to 910.9 divided by 360. So this 190.9 divided by 360. So this will be 2.53. 1127.5 divided by cement is 360. So this will be 3.1314 is to water is 131.8 divided by 360. So this will be equal to 0.37. So this is the mixed proportion. Finally we have after applying correction. If you want to find out one bag, so cement in one bag will be 50 kg, fine aggregate will be 50 into 2.53, 126.5. Then coarse aggregate will be equal to 50 into 3.14. kg. Then water will be 50 into what is water cementation we have got 0.37. So 18.5 kg. In this we are adding super plasticizer at how much? 2%. So 2% of cement. Cement is 50 into 2 divided by 100 percentage it is. So it will be 1 kg or 1000 ml. So this is the mixed proportion that we will be getting for the concrete. So if it is just an ordinary concrete, no changes in the step. But if superplasticizer is used, reduce the water by 20 to 25%. Then continue. Then if it is a pumpable concrete, then coarse aggregate has to be reduced by 10%. That's the only change. Now here, sometimes we add flash to this. So whenever we add a flash to that, then we get how much is the cement, how much is the flash. They will give the proportion of flash to be added to the concrete. 10%, 20%, 30%. They will give the amount of flash to be added. So out of total cement, 30% will be a flash. So remaining will be cement. So it will be water by cementitious ratio, not water by cement. Whenever we are adding flash, it becomes cementitious ratio. So water cement ratio will become water cementitious ratio. That will give the water what is to be added. In that you have got proportion of fine aggregate flash to be separated. So you get one is cement, then flash, then fine aggregate, then coarse aggregate, then water, then comes superplasticizer. That's only change is super flash is added to the concrete. Otherwise, commonly the thing what will be given is superplasticizer will be given to you. So pumpable concrete. It may be with extra or no extra flash to be added to the concrete. So these are the variety of mixed design problem. Mixed design problems are very simple. If we do 100 problem, we are following the same steps. So practice had the method of solving the problem, and it will be for solid 20 marks in the examination. So be thorough, have the IS code with you, use the tables, be conversant with the IS code. Thank you.